Hey there all, hope you're doing well. Still, had a little fun last episode. The, no, bad Skelly. For some reason, the file that I was using for my recordings got all screwed up, so I had to record it, or edit it a second time, so that was fun. But, got that done. So, here's the thing. Did some minor changes, mostly in the Nether. A cow randomly followed me down here, so we now have a cow in here. We'll be getting a second one to have them have fun. And then I did some changes. Let's head over into the Nether real quick. So I did some investigation, and I did look it up, and apparently the wood can just burn in the Nether, which makes sense. I mean, it is literally hell, so that would make sense. So here's what I'm thinking. We get rid of the wood. We could probably use the slabs and stuff because I don't believe the slabs burn. And use them maybe as a... I don't really know, to be honest, but we could use them at some point. So I'm thinking about putting brick. I kind of like nether brick, but I'm not sure how much I like it with... So I want to put slabs on top of here to ensure that nothing spawns on the sides. Is kind of my goal. Oh, my poor inventory. No matter the game, my inventory is just a mess. I do want to use the nether bricks somewhere, somehow. Not sure exactly where, but I think bricks are probably the smarter move here. I say smarter until I realize how much fun it's going to be getting all of this. So that's going to be great. But I think it looks better, and I think it'll be worth it in the end. I just don't know what blocks I want to put on top. So if we do this... Does this look okay? I don't mind that. I feel like that looks better than this. But I don't mind... Can you see me? No. Okay, the bars block it. I was about to say, if there's an opening right here, I'm about to get shot at. But I feel like right now, this doesn't quite work as well as I want it to. Because the stairs... I could put stairs. I could do that. Let's see that real quick. I'm so focused on not using stairs because they don't do exactly what I want to right now, but might need to just get over that. Especially if it can look decent. Okay. What if... Hang on. Let me cook. Let me cook, as some people would say. I don't think this will actually look good, but I want to try it. What if you do that? Does that look absurd? Does that look okay? I think it looks okay. I don't know. Here's the problem with building stuff like this is when it's on such a small scale and you really don't know. I think I like this better because I don't know. I'm gonna keep this here for now and just kind of go by feel, I guess, later and see what happens. But one thing I did decide is I want to change up. I want to change up a couple things. So originally I wanted to wait until I got mini HUD to do the circle around here because I want to have a similar hub to what I had previously. But I think I'm going to take the dive and try to do a circle around this. Which means getting rid of, you know, this. However, I would be using this sort of tunnel design to go to the tunnels. Go to the areas themselves. So, not totally wasted or anything like that, but I feel like it would be a better plan to just do the circle now rather than having to like deconstruct and reconstruct everything in the future. So I think that's what I'm going to try and do. I hate building circles, really, in the Nether. Or just building circles in general. Because it's... I always miscount. There's always that one block that just doesn't want to quite fit in just right, and it's a whole thing. I feel like I'm not alone there. Move, piggy. Thank you. Nope, move a little further. Thank you. So I'm going to be working on that between episodes, maybe a little bit during this one. But I really do want to work more on... Oh, I'm going to need so much brick, and I'm going to hate myself for doing this. But I want to feel the pain now, that way when I can easily get brick in the future, I just get to laugh at my current self and go, haha, sucks for you. Alright. So I think that's the game plan. I need to farm more sandstone, I believe. I need to honestly figure out what the hell I'm going to do with the roof and stuff. Like I say, we can't do stairs how I want to. And yeah, so... yeah, we need more sandstone. Okay. But all that grindy stuff in between episodes I'm not going to worry about doing right now. So let's head into the base and start kind of checking out what we can do with it. You got all the things wanting to kill me. Hey, creeper. Go over here. Come to me. Come to me if you want to kill me. Oh, bloody hell. Alright, fine. There we go. Perfect. I planned this exactly like that. And I need to work on the mine, is another thing I need to do. Because, as I said before, to move on to 1.1, we need to finish up the builds that we currently have. So that includes the full finish of the mine and the beginning of the Nether hub. So it's going to be quite a push. I don't think we'll be able to get it this episode, but I wouldn't mind getting it next episode to move on. Oh wow, it actually did make it. There we go. And also in 1.1, we actually don't have to worry about trampling the freaking farmland anymore. That gets fixed in 1.1, so I'm very excited about that. Because right now it is a massive pain to deal with farmland in general. Because, yeah, see? Like that. Alright. So down in our humble abode, there was an offshoot up here that I actually missed. And a skelly tried to snipe me from it. So this could be a way to have water coming, quote-unquote, from the outside into the base kind of a thing. Is an option. And then we need to, I mean, the big thing is getting the grass down here, which is going to take quite a bit of AFK time just to let it come down here. We've got it a good distance. I have 2 paths for the grass. I was seeing who was going to finish first, and so far I do not know. But now, one thing we do need, but I don't have, is enchanting. I'm not too worried about enchanting my stuff right now, but in the future, for sure. Do I not have obsidian? Oh, I need a book, don't I? Yeah. Okay, so that's a future deal. Mostly I just want to work on kind of beautifying the area and kind of getting a finality to how something might look. Let's go kill that spider real quick. Now, where would we want to put the cow? Future cows. Do we want to have their own specific area, like all animals go over here kind of a deal. I don't want to make it like a quest for me to try to find them. Jesus. You jerk. See? Oh, you sneaky jerk. Come here. Okay, well, this went pear-shaped very quick. Okay. We're just gonna leave that for now. Now, I want to have a specific spot for crafting table. I mean, we're gonna have crafting tables kind of hidden around the area itself, so it's not like this will be the only crafting table. I think for now we can do this. Put that there. I do want to put stone brick around here. And then how do we want to mark this? If we keep the stairs there, we can't exactly put signs on the side pointing to the chest. But I do like the stairs being there. Slabs won't work. I guess you can just put the signs on the chest, but I don't know. Part of me doesn't really want to do that. Okay. So, one thing. The staircase definitely needs to be finessed, for sure. I want... Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. You jerk. See? I hate dealing with the monsters. Or mobs, whatever you want to call them. I'm too jumpy. And this is why I say I like to play on peaceful. But sometimes I do like that adrenaline rush of, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. But yeah. Stupid mobs. I play the game to relax, man. Not to get jump scared. That's the reason I don't play horror games. Oh, jeez. Okay. So, for my own sanity right now, I'm just gonna go to peaceful. So much nicer. I don't need jump scares. Okay, so I think we'll put stone. Do you want to do like something like this? And then we have like that. Then we could put smooth stone, or smooth stone. I mean, just regular, but I think gravel. I think. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go away for just a little bit. Let this kind of hopefully progress down a bit more. And then when I come back, we will hopefully progress a bit further on getting stuff laid out a bit nicer. So, I will bring you back in just a second. Now the game plan is to decorate and make things look pretty. Now, I think I want to have a 3-wide path for starters. Because symmetry, middle, you know, the usual stuff. So with that, we're going to have, let's organize the hotbar a little bit. We're going to put that there, have these be replaced, good old grass / dirt. Now for this, I think we'd have to do something like this. And then you'd have this coming down. Yeah, that could work. So we're going to have it go all the way over here and into here. Okay. Now I don't know if we want to keep the walls as they are. Or if we want to do something like this where we have like makeshift pillars of the stone brick. Not exactly sure. But we can also hide the pumpkin lighting, which I do have a few pumpkins around that I can mess about with. And then we need to put some stuff up here. But I am quite excited to start really diving into the decorating part. Bushes, or leaves, technically. And I think by next episode, I'll be able to really start, we can actually progress into the next update. So if we do something like here, grass does move quickly, geez, that's awesome. That is going to help a lot. Now we've gotten stuff all the way back here taken care of as far as grass. I basically put a grass block on every middle bottom part here because we'll be cutting this out to kind of smooth out the transition. And I figure having the grass and wood border is going to be a nice bit for the early days before we start getting into new wood types and stuff like that. Now I was able to catch some footage of someone messing around in the Copper Age drop, which looks pretty cool. I'm definitely curious about the copper golems, because I mean, that's definitely great for early game. I'm not totally sure how it would work as well for late game, but I'm sure, I think that when I actually can mess around with the mob more, I can figure it out a bit more steadily, I should say. I almost feel stuff like this would be better somehow more in the open in a way. So I think, for example, pick you back up. Do we have... No. So I think something like that along the way wouldn't be bad. Obviously we don't want to overcrowd it, but I think something like that would be good. Now in theory, this area should be safe. So that's 15, 14, 13, 12? Yeah, it should be safe. I don't 100% know how that exactly works, but I think that's roughly how it is. But yeah, I think that's going to be the game plan for this. I know, Cow. I know. I will get you out of there and free you from that captivity that someone put you in. I think we want to push this probably out, honestly. So now the question would begin, what do we put here? Do we just do something like this? So we could do... something to this extent. I definitely like the idea, but I think right now that would be kind of the best that we could do. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's bad. In the future, it'll be a lot easier to kind of touch up and make a little better. Mostly when stairs can be flipped upside down and then you have slabs that can be put actually on, you know, top or bottom of the block. So that'll definitely help, but I prefer something above it. We could also just go with regular stone, but just something to hold the dirt is my thought process. Because I don't really want to like totally terraform everything in the cave, just kind of make it a little more accessible and, you know, like getting the stairs just right, so, but I don't want to completely hide the stone kind of a thing. But I do want to have distinct paths going to different areas and stuff like that, so I need to figure out what I want roughly where, because it's kind of a good thing to know. One thing we need is a tree farm in the base, because right now I don't really care to keep going up and out and farming up there. Now, thankfully, it won't be anything crazy or anything like that. Just something. Wait, there is. Hang on. There was an area over. Was it over here? There was a place where it just like dropped down. Oh, this was the place that I got jumped by the creeper and Skelly. No, there's a place. I know it wasn't like super deep in the cave, but just somewhere that did a really steep drop to the bottom. Oh, right here. Aha. So if we go down here. Ooh, this could work. What level are we at? 18, okay. So we could do something like this. Have a drop down here and go for building a tree farm down here. That's an option. Or if we want to have something a little closer. Alright, so that was a trek. My gosh. But that is an option, or we can do something a little less convoluted as far as how to get from A to B. There's a path to the outside world. What's up here? I've apparently been up here, but I haven't actually remembered being up here. Okay. So there's definitely some more spots for different things in the future, that's for sure. Could be an alternate pathway in. Is there anything that goes up toward the surface? Oh, okay. Right in front of the house. Okay, so I definitely think that a tree farm would definitely behoove me to finish and get done. It won't hold me back from updating to 1.1, but I would like to plan like roughly where to put it. Maybe in here. Wouldn't be a bad idea. If we clear out, hang on. Okay. So if we clear out this area, we could probably expand it a bit. So I'm not sure exactly how big I would want it, but probably... What's back here? Okay, so this leads down to the hole. Part of me almost wants to make this a storage area and then have a tree farm down there, like at the bottom, to where I could actually dig out a good amount and then from there do like spruce trees and stuff. Because I feel like they would need more air blocks above them to actually grow. I could be wrong. I'll have to do some looking into it, but I like that idea of having that specific area. Or we could do something with the animals in here. I don't exactly know what. Before I just had each animal in its own kind of pen. Which wouldn't be a bad idea, but some thinkers going on here, some thinkers going on. Okay. So if we get... Might as well use our storage, huh? Alright. So this will be the rough idea. I want to have 3 blocks in between each. So it's going to take a little bit of finagling. And then here, probably slabs, obviously. And yeah, okay. So let me try to kind of workshop a few ideas, and I will bring you back. and we'll kind of go over different ideas I have and stuff like that. So let's see what I can come up with. So I didn't do any changes here. Never mind, I did a little bit of changes. We got the greenery here, but I mostly was working on the nether because I had a kick in the butt to actually work on that. So I thought about what we could do down here. Now, at first I was thinking something with storage, animals, something to that. But I think storage is probably the better way to go. So my thinking right now is we have a 2-story storage room. Now the video is already going on a bit long, so we're not going to get too into this today. But next time, we'll definitely dive more into it. So what I am thinking, so if we put chests down there and chests over here, we have like a wrapping around deal. And we can either make this match or just keep it how it is and refill this in, either way. And there's something up there. I think this is just a dead end. Yep, dead end, okay. However, I do like the idea of having water going through the base. So that could also be a spot where we put a water source and have that run down. It's a possibility. Now what I'm thinking is we have in the corners have the pillars. We'll probably put wood. That's my guess, probably spruce. And then this, yeah, this could all be storage. Fairly large for a storage room, but that's kind of the point. Especially early game, especially knowing what's to come. So yeah, I think that's going to be the plan we work on next episode. But before we end off today, because this episode's already kind of going a bit longer than I thought it would, that seems to be my theme. But I am pretty happy with what we got going so far. Got the grass, got the rough idea for things. It's great. So I was very excited about this because I did this on roughly the first go. It wasn't like 7 different tries. Now I am going to need to farm a lot of sandstone, but we have a circle. And it was actually way easier than I thought it would be, so I'm super happy with that. So it's all the way around, and the idea here is to put sandstone as the floor, because I like that change. Around the edge, we'll probably keep it as stone brick. And then from there, we will have to figure out something for these. So the front one's going to be minor changes. This one's going to have to be quite a bit of change. But I am incredibly happy about that. Now just becomes the arduous task of getting all the sandstone to actually put in the area and decorate all of this. So the challenge that I set for myself is coming to kick me in the butt, which is fine. That's the whole point of it. I'm very much excited though. I was genuinely shocked when I actually did it without having like the urge to punch my computer. Or have that one stray block that just doesn't want to line up. Originally I messed it up once or twice, but once was because I messed up the count out one direction, and then the other was I just messed up the count with this first row. But yeah, I'm incredibly happy. We've been getting quite a bit of bricks, so that's not really a problem at this point. However, it's going to be an interesting time, let's put it that way. Alright, that's going to do it for this one, but hopefully you did enjoy. I am incredibly excited about everything going on and everything that has been happening. So, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one, and please do take care of yourself.